Hey everybody, it's Sandwich. Welcome back. This is Boomer Beyond Vanilla again, and we are at map 3. And this is by Fernito. This is first release of this. Might get expanded soon, but right now it's 7 maps. And oh geez. Whoa. Oh wow, there's a lot going on. Oh my. So this is called HITSCAN, and I think I'm seeing why. This is okay. So I was told by Fernito after the first episode that things get a lot bigger and crazier and more explorative. You can see there's almost 700 monsters alone. And shit, what do I want to... Those guys didn't come out that time. I think maybe because I didn't step back. Oh, that's what does it. Okay, okay. Alright. Wow, this is a rude awakening. Holy smokes. Yeah, if you like hit scanners, you've come to the right place. So, this is called Boomer, but it's limit removing. And, I bet this map's gonna take quite a while. This might be the whole episode right here, because these have been quite chunky. Well, the second map was very chunky. It was a very chunky boy. He's been eating his Campbell's soup. Boy, I would like to bump one of those. Not sure what's gonna happen, though. Of course, we got more chain gunners up there. This is definitely gonna be a test of your hit scan preparedness. Don't forget to read the manual on hit scan preparedness. Survival strategies. They're also going back and forth in the dark, which is... Whew. I'm not even, like, feeling bad that I died there, because that's a really rough opening, especially with the walkover triggers. That you need to, you know, not trigger all at once. Whew. Hey, guys. But, I definitely want to save there, because... Happy to get through that. Oh, some armor. Perfect. Of course, this has some rip-roaring original music. The last map had one by Lee Jackson, which was pretty cool, of Rise of the Triad fame, if you don't know. But the original tracks by Fernito and I think some other help he's gotten are great, too. Kind of a similar... I could see why Lee Jackson was commissioned, because I think they have a similar hard-driving, bombastic synth feel that I appreciate. But let's try to gain a foothold here. I really want a chain gun, but... Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're locked in here. Let's pick up what we can pick up first. There's chain gunners somewhere. Oh, they're up there. Oh, shit. Yeah, and he's deliberately withholding the chain gun because this would be the best weapon here. SSG though, no slouch with giant groups. Just can't stun them while you're reloading. The main issue. Fuck off. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This map's a doozy already. However, that does mean the fact that there's so many hit scanners does mean we're gonna get through the monster count pretty quickly. Oh shit. I want to conserve some ammo here. They're kind of tightly dispersed right now. Or sorry, loosely dispersed. The opposite of what I said. Which means SSG, bit of a waste. This huge area's opened up. I can go back. Okay, I think there's the shotgun box. That's what I wanted. Oops. Still have not, again, deliberately not given me a chain gun. All the chain gunners have been out of reach. Dastardly. See if we can pick off some of these. This just goes back here, yeah. Shotgunner. Let's, I need to pick a path here, so because there might be hit scanners all along there. So we need to get out of the storm, basically, of bullets. But, this is cool. This area is really opened up, and look, we've got quite a vista over here. Anything down there? Some rockets. Perhaps when we get a launcher, that would be more interesting. 8 secrets in this map. Of course, dark area. Spectre alert. Of course, this is recommended to play in software for some of the lighting. Or, indexed lighting in OpenGL will also do the trick in DSDA. Bye. Oh, he's just gonna take a dip there. Like a diving board. Want that. I love getting a couple shotgunners with a shotgun blast. Oh, feels good. Got the backpack so I can pick up everything I want. Got like key markers here. I don't have any keys. Ooh. Let's see. Damn it. I'm really kind of looking for a chain gun before I try to commit to a difficult area, but it might, you know, it might actually be withheld for quite a while. There's that mega armor. So, oop. Wasted that. But I think the level's pretty big. I'm sure there's enough health around. Hopefully. Curious about this area down here. Oh, better get that helmet. That's gonna make all the difference. I'm curious about... Oh, I can actually make it like that, and then I don't actually... Yeah, I landed on the rocket area, and then I fell off. Alright, that's gonna be useful. At least for conserving ammo, if nothing else. Oh yeah, I like this mini. It's got that crazy funky bass going on. What's back? What? Gotta punish me for getting that one helmet? Damn. Just a Spectre. Okay, so that goes back up there. What's this, though? Oh, just a little bit of a... Alright. I'm full on bullets because I haven't had to use any. Once again, let's try to mosey on. Yeah, this is really cool. This really has opened up in the third level. I was not... Fernito did not lie to me to try to get me to play more maps. No, it's actually cool. Do not worry. No, I never thought that. It's just funny. Okay, that's the exit. Let's just get rid of this jerk. He's kind of annoying. Oh, I can actually go... I believe in the thread it also says it was made for, you know, like, more, you know, it's limit removing, but The hell? You know, I believe in the thread it said, like, hey, maybe don't use free look, because, you know, occasionally that does affect stuff like this area. More key bar. Jeez. I'm guessing these key bars might correspond to where you get certain keys. Because obviously I don't need a key. I'm getting hit from everywhere there. Let's go back up. Of course, with explorative maps like this... oh, there's like a thing there. What? This does look like a thing, but... trigger somewhere. Yeah, with explorative maps, I usually just, like, kind of... Oops. Try to, like... I'm very concerned about, where I take stuff on. I don't try to just charge, you know, randomly in. I like to be like, hey, what do I have here? There's actually plasma down there. I don't really need that. I don't feel like wasting my time to get that right now. Oh, didn't get him. I just winged him. Nice. Yeah, look at this map. Huge. But very intricate and layered in interesting ways. Yo, I got my first chain gun. That's honestly a big deal. Interesting. So this allows me to go. But now I have this thing. And for a map called HITSCAN, this is gonna hurt some demons. See what I mean? Okay. I'm in a central kind of structure. Blue key. So I'm seeing yellow key bars. I think I took that. This is a central hub, but it is very lightly guarded. Just some zombie men rolling around. I killed a few shotgunners, and now it's just the night watch or something. So looks like maybe I'll need a yellow key to lower that. What's going on here? Oh, that's where I was. Alright. Guess let's explore this way. Oh, you can... Anything there? Oh, what the heck? So yeah, I did that. I was here. You can get on top of... Is there any ammo? Or maybe it's a perch to get some guys. A rocket. That leaves me a bit exposed up there. Oh, wow. You know, I've been playing a couple maps here and there with just lots of barrels. Like, barrels are so fun. They never get tiring. They certainly make things easier unless you're going to set up something that is dangerous to the player as well. But, like, look at this. I mean, how could you not be satisfied by doing that? Okay. Anything? Okay, so those are gonna rise. Rise. 523 items. I don't. I think it's safe to say I won't be picking them all up. Invisibility up there. So I don't. Damn it. Oh, we got a bridge, so I can't stand on there. Too long. I like these bridges. Okay, I can't shoot through those. Yeah, I think I looked at the monster count and thought this would take a ton of time because this map set hasn't really had like big crazy encounters, but we'll see with all these hit scanners. I heard a... I don't know where that Revenant's firing from. Sometimes you gotta be careful with these mid-textures because you won't be able to see through them, but enemies can. I don't actually know what hit me there. Oh! Yeah, sometimes they will clip through a mid-texture slightly. You thought you had a little bit more cover than you actually do. So, and I was here. Okay. Save before I run this gauntlet here. Oh, this is a cool stairway. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, okay, yeah, they're gonna keep coming down. Alright. I just need to get out of here. Let's do it gradually. I could try to run the whole way, but... Oh! Haha! That's one way I would have gotten wrecked. Oh, get me that. Oh wow, this just never stops. Give. This is a pretty fun relentless setup here. You think you're escaping one way, and then you get thrust to the bottom of this place, and you have to run away again. I want these health bonuses. I don't have any heavy weaponry, so I'm gonna have to... Poor guy can't hit me with his dummy missiles. What a dummy. Just mop up here. Mopping up a little better with the single. Grab that. Bass solo. Damn. Got Victor Wooten up in here. Alright. Get on top. Get on top! That's reminding me of Flea. Man, I had someone the other day say Californication is a terrible song, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's not, like, the greatest, but... bad? It's a fun song to play. Because it's pretty straightforward. Fun to play on drums for me, but... Oh. Hi. Wow, that guy didn't... I shot that guy square in the face twice, and he turned around and was like, nah. I don't even care, man. Oh, come on. I can just get... That lost soul got a triple hit. What a jerk. Is there anything else to do down here? Yes, there is. Okay. Definitely rewarding some exploration. Not even necessarily difficult exploration, just like, hey, explore this whole area down here. And here's a reward for your mild curiosity. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm good on health, so let's get up top. This is just look at this stuff, you know? It's cool ceiling. Kind of it's like a cave ceiling, but it's oh god damn it. Can't admire the architecture for 1 second. Yeah, okay, where was I? Can I get... Yeah, this almost looks like a spider web up here, but it's... And then those are all those columns that... Yeah, it's kind of cool the way you get led into that trap, and then suddenly you have to work your way around here to get out of there, you know? It's a cool little area of this map, and it's only one part. Alright. I think we've finally extracted ourselves from that hellhole. Able to... I think I was able to get out of there without biting it. So far through this map, I think I had to restart from the beginning, and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, like, I try not to die when I play, but I honestly try not to play too cautiously. I think, well, just partly for entertainment, but also I think it's more fun to play slightly aggressive. Sometimes it is actually better than being passive, but... I mean, if I was playing this like Iron Man, I guess I would play it a little more cautiously, but I honestly, it's one reason I don't like Iron Mans. Like, if I was doing another Iron Man, I think I would just throw caution to the wind and just be like, I'm gonna play like normal, and not worry about dying. As opposed to my last one I did, the Christmas one, where I was just like super cautious the whole time and just like, it was annoying. Got a red key though. Now, okay, I'm back to sort of square one here, and there were red key bars, I believe, like, yeah. Turning the textures off can help me see the doors a bit better, I think. The effer? Where did those guys see me from? I don't know. Scared me. There's red. Right. That's it? I can go under the bridge now. Nice. Well, you're gonna get a surprise up here, I think. Could barely see them. I can barely see that guy anymore, but that's mostly because he was separated into constituent atoms. Nice. Oh, dirty move. I like this idea of just like, okay, why don't you go stand guard in the dark maze. Remember, get your barrel, stand next to your barrel, and stand guard and stand by. Everybody get you know, take your own personal barrel and stand next to it. This is how we do things. And then I come in here and they go, oh, you know what? That wasn't a great idea. Okay. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about HITSCAN rich maps like this? I like them. Hydrosphere is like another map set I'd say that was heavy on hit scanners, and I think they're very satisfying to deal with. They can be deadly, but you know, you have to take cover and they're so squishy. But I know some people, yeah, obviously the fact that you can't really dodge them the same way as projectiles can bother a lot of people. So, let me know what you think. I'm liking this one. Alright, I made it through. Wait a minute. What's this? Bars. Auto map. Well, I'm guessing there's a switch in here or something, but it's dark. I'm tired. I'm wasted. And I love you, Lisa. Oh, but really, I don't know. There's Thunderbolt. That's inset. There's Thunderbolts everywhere, though. I don't think that's helping. Alright, now we got the granddaddy of... Wow, that's a kind of a cool geometric shape on that bridge. How did blood get up there? What did I just trigger? Oh, I triggered the lifts. Okay. I think I saved, but just to make sure. Let's prepare our body and mind for what's about to transpire. Well, the invisibility is certainly key. Which means I can be a little bit more bold than I would be otherwise. Definitely want to take these guys out before this thing expires. Oh wow, they're everywhere. Jeez, I don't even have to tap the chain gun to be accurate. There's just walls of them. I'm hitting something. Nice. Well, came out with that with a very good health and armor, so couldn't ask for much more there. Cool. So we got the yellow key now. Yeah, it's a cool looking map though. I'm enjoying looking at stuff in texture mode. Oh, it's a cool logo there. So I think we can go double back and get to the yellow. The yellow. YOLO for yellow. Where's the yellow? There's yellow. These signs are helpful. I'll give the UAC that. Oops. Look at that. We found our way. Poor guys are in here spread out. They didn't get to join their brothers in that massive attack. Oh, there's the key. And this MIDI gets you pumped. Just like banging my head right now. Oh my god. You gotta love the walkover triggers going on. I need to get away from that revenant. Shit. This way looks good. Well, you're not really locked in, so you can... I did say that I don't tend to play super cautiously, but I mean, a room full of hit scanners, you really just kind of need cover. Like, there's no dodging that, obviously. Come on. That guy's taking some punishment. This guy's... Oh. That's certainly interesting. Couldn't fire through there. I can. Huh. I actually don't know what that is. This is... top level 2, proper one, so... Sometimes I see stuff like that in GZ Doom, but usually you can't walk through it either, so... I don't know what that was. I've got all 3 keys. This okay. So now, yes, we've got the blue key group over here. This is okay. We'll follow this, I guess. Yeah, we're at the exit. Looks like there's a whole area over here. Am I hearing stuff? By the way, how do I get that? Okay, that came up. I don't actually see a way to... There's a I'd have wanted that energy cell. And I can just do this now, but I don't know how to get across to there. That sure would be no... Oh! It's a switch. You gotta be on the right step. What? Wait, what? Is that not... Did I not... I think I hit it. What? I think I hit it, but it's not triggering the way I expected. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's hitting it there. Sorry, I was like... thought for sure that would do something. Well, I do not know. I'm sure we'll make it through without it, whatever it is. Oh. Whoa! Calm down, guys. Jesus, I know you're happy to see me, but... you have to blow yourselves up over it, you know? Can't see in there. What is moving? Oh! Said this before, thank God that they make a triumphant sound when they get revealed. Oh! Otherwise, you know, they could just lay into me. Okay. Pretty quiet. Hello? Give. Oh, I'm on the wrong side for that, I guess. How do you get that? Behind a wall. Oh, I've got decent health. This seems like a teleport trap. Oh, there's helmets along the edge there. Oh, no. Oh. I mean, that seems like a smart thing to do. Want to get that barrel there. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't gotten a rocket launcher despite picking up a few rockets in the level. Would have helped here. Really want to get that barrel. I think I got it. That cat goes stuck jittering in place. What a loser. Go to sleep. Okay. Actually, oh, we've got a lot along the edge here. Wow. We got all these helmets. Can we actually also get... Oh, thankfully the blood doesn't hurt. Well, thank God. How did I miss that? Once again, tried to strafe that to the end of the bridge and just... I would like to pick that up. I can't get up here though. Oh! No. Okay. Try to squeeze some use out of this thing. Barrels. That was a massacre. More, I guess, gonna open up. Oh yeah. You know what? Still have the invisibility. So why not just activate a few more? I like being in here where I can see stuff. And the viz is ended. At least I got a couple traps. There you are. I like how you can see through the edge there from inside. Looks cool. There are helmets there. I don't feel like it, guys. There's so many items, so little time. Anybody? I know you're out there somewhere. There's actually not a lot of monsters left. Oh. Oh, punching these guys in DSDA. I didn't need to do that, but that was kind of fun. As long as I have a little health and armor, I can do it. I can't do it perfectly in DSDA, though, and... turn around, John. Oh, I think he just exited the level. I think that counts. You can go back that way. That's good design. Oh. So this has a different name here. It said HITSCAN in the map screen, but it says zombied and a couple other things there. That's quite a chunky level by itself. Forsaken Foundry, aka Slime Trail Fest. Nice. 555 monsters. Yeah, these are gonna be chunky maps. So, I think I might as well just do this like an episode each. So, I'll see you next time for more. Let me know if you're liking this one. Definitely some fun, dense, explorative maps. And maybe this one won't have as many hit scanners, but I've already seen some crazy stuff opening up here. So, I'll see you next time for that. Peace.